Board of Supervisors to order. Ms. Warren, may I have a roll call, please?
Supervisor Giomi?
Here.
Supervisor White?
Here.
Supervisor Horton?
Here.
Supervisor Schutte?
Here.
Mayor Bagwell?
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you so much. We're now on to our invocation, and I see, come on up, Pastor. Get us started this morning.
God, we take a moment to thank you for the city that we live in and for everything that you do to care for us, and pray that as our creator, that you would cause our city to thrive and to flourish. God, I pray that you would give wisdom and help to the Board of Supervisors and to everybody who cares for this great city. And Lord God, as we face different tests, trials, when we need to make different decisions, we pray, God, that you would lead us into the wisest and best decision. Lord, we thank you, and we give this meeting to you. And I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much. Mr. Treasurer, would you do us the honor of leading us in the pledge? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to start on Agenda 5, which is our opening public comment. The first one I have is Jeannie Freeman. Come on up.
Good morning, Jeannie Freeman, Director for Health and Human Services. I just want to take the moment to introduce our new Human Services Manager, Christy Contreras. She has served Carson City for more than a decade and been with the agency for many years, but she's been promoted to the manager of the division. And I just wanted to introduce her since she's been with us for about a month in her new role, and give Christy just a moment to say a few words.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to say I am excited to continue to serve Carson City in my new role. I'm hoping my contributions in this position will help contribute to our overall mission for the agency and for the city.
I'm positive it will. I think Lisa and I have had the joy of working with you, and we look forward to continuing that. Congrats. Mhm. Yeah, let's have a good morning, right? Okay, I have Monica Horwath. Sorry, okay, I'm not sure I can read the last name. Come on up. Good morning. Mm-hmm.
Good morning, board members. Hi, my name's Monica Hauk, Monicahowk. I am here today regarding the E. coli issue at Terrace Garden Apartments. My mother, who is here with me today, has lived there for 11 years now. I am here today to speak to you on how very upset I am about the negligence of how this matter was handled by the property owner. My mother was hospitalized with a gastrointestinal, with food going down and not being able to keep it down. She lost 32 pounds in a month and a half. It went through her body, and now she has to see a kidney doctor. There's others that were tested for E. coli. They have, all of them have gone to their doctors. They do have E. coli. She was released from the hospital. She was in there 9 days, and she was afraid to go back because the E. coli was still there because they're on well water. So her health has been fragile. She stayed at a nice hotel here. There were other tenants that had UTIs as a result of the contamination. They were treated by their physicians. The apartment, 17 days without healthy drinking water. That makes me sick. Thinking that these people had to live like this. The owner, he didn't even go door to door to see if anyone was okay. It just makes me sick. My mom, now using her cane again and not well. There's tenants that are afraid of retaliation, so they won't speak anymore because they're afraid that they'll be kicked out of their homes. And my mom, along with others, by word of mouth, found out that there was water they could take 4 water bottles, 8 little ounce bottle waters. They can have 4 of those, and that was it. There's been a really bad lack of communication. There was a lady that was showering at the rec center, not knowing that she could shower because there was no indication of that for them. October 6th, the Nevada Appeal states that the CCHS Health Department states that 2 individuals who contacted the health department but found no contamination between their illnesses in the water. But today, their residents were tested with E. coli. There was 3, 2 were hospitalized, both almost died. And now the condition my mom is in is not great. The owner needs to be accountable for this. I think that the city needs to look at this. I don't want to go into anything else that's happened, but it just is very sad that these people were 17 days with no water. It just, he gave them nothing. And I just feel like he was in dual negligence. I think it's horrible. And I don't think people should have to live like this. So I appreciate your time speaking to me. And then I think my mom wants to say something too.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Is that your mom, Deborah?
My name is Deborah Romero Woodall. I live in the Terrace Garden Apartments. I don't use the swimming pool. I've never swam in it in 11 years. Algae is allowed to grow in that pool. I've liked the apartment. I've stayed there. I don't like change. My daughter did not know I was going to go ahead and speak today, but I thought I needed to be on record that I'm speaking for myself. The people that I've spoken to at the apartments are afraid of retaliation, being kicked out of their apartments, and so nobody's talking. The depression has gotten very bad. People are starting to yell at each other. Blinds are kept closed. Our sinks are full of dishes. People are going who, a lot of them are on low income. They are spending their money for like $106 because they have no more clean dishes. They're piled in their sink. When I looked at my apartment, when I went in after leaving the hotel, I was like, how am I going to do this? I'm having a hard time walking. I've got a kidney doctor now. I saw a regular doctor who brought on a kidney doctor. I have no idea where things are going to go. I have a hard time walking, so I'm having to use a cane now. I tend to get trembles. That was already starting when I was not realizing that something was going wrong with me with driving, where I was actually sometimes concentrating, looking at a stop sign and telling myself, remember, Deb, you need to stop at that stop sign. I've never had a ticket. I've been driving since I was 17 years old. I am 74 years old. I believe that this water has not been getting tested. We not only got papers on our door only because it had to be done, saying we had no water for 6 days. We weren't given anything. Somebody texted me, I was in Reno, found out we had to get water. I brought water. We were given 8 ounces of water. Don't take them all. This letter came on the last letter I have. Somebody took my letters off when I was in the hospital. It was attached to one of these letters, and it said, the parking lot here at Terrace Garden Apartments will be resurfaced and restriped on Tuesday, September 30th, with until Wednesday, October 1st. Please be sure the vehicles are removed from all parking areas no later than 7 a.m. Tuesday. Do not bring them back to the parking area before 5 p.m. on Thursday. Any vehicles remaining will be towed at your own expense. That's what we got. We didn't get clean water. We didn't get anything. We didn't get anybody knocking on our doors. No one has asked us. They've made themselves unavailable. They don't answer the phone. They walk and avoid people and give them looks like, don't even ask. We have gotten no attention. We've been without water. I was lucky enough to be in the hospital to have water and food and not have to go out and buy things that I can't afford in order to survive. And this man has many different places that he rents. He has houses. He has areas in Reno, Carson City, Minden, Gardnerville. He's known as a slumlord, and I'm getting angry. I don't want to move, no, because I like the place. However, we're on a well. I have no choice. I am going to have to move. I just got on housing and was so excited. Took me 8.5 years to get on housing. I live alone. I support myself. I pay my bills. And I pay $1,000 a month for a 1-bedroom. He raises rent. He started out with $25 every year. Now we are up to $50. They were able to talk him down not to charge us $100 more a month, which would have made my rent $1,100. I live on Social Security, and I live on retirement from PERS. I used to work at the Gaming Control Board in investigations here in Carson City for Randy Sayer, and with all the different people that I was with, they were awesome. Something's got to be done. How are we supposed to live? We can't even wash our dishes. We can flush the toilet. We do have that use. And our water is usually a brown, rusty color. Thank you, and I appreciate your time.
Thanks.
Oh, one more thing. I am not allowed, water is my enemy right now. When I got in the hospital and they had me on medications, IVs, I had no potassium, no magnesium, no electrolytes. My body was shutting down. They told me, I'm lucky I'm alive. They told the other girl who had not only E. coli when she came in, that's the only reason I went to the hospital. She also had sepsis and something else. She went to the office to pay her rent. The person knew all this was going on, did not mention there's a note on her door. She had just gotten home from the hospital, did not say that this was happening, and she saw the note, and they never said, we have coli here right now, when she told them, I have E. coli. I just got out of the hospital in sepsis. That's wrong. That is wrong. And the person in that office she was not at work for 2 days. She had a gastric problem. When I asked, are you going to be in? I have my papers for housing now. I'm so excited. I'm not going to be in. I have a gastric problem going on. So you can't tell me she didn't know that there was also something going on with our water. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
I don't have anyone else signed up for public comment, but I'll ask just in case somebody didn't have a chance to sign in. Okay, then we're going to move along. We're now on to agenda item 6, which is approval of our minutes for September 18th, 2025. Does any member have any corrections or changes? Seeing none, I'll accept a motion for approval, please.
Move to approve Carson City Board of Supervisors meeting minutes from 18 September 2025 as presented.
I second.
I have a motion and a second for approval. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, say no. Let the record reflect that was unanimous. We're now, if you'll join me on the floor, we're going to do our length of service certificates and our proclamation.
Uriah, 20 years, hard to believe, but what a superstar. We get technical, complicated projects, and in the water division, and Uriah is the Uriah is the first one we call. So he's really a go-getter when it comes to that. Does a lot more things than his job description says, certainly. Also, when we get compliments from the public having to do with water, most of the time Uriah's name is mentioned with that. His customer service skills are the best, and so we really appreciate it. And great job, Uriah. We appreciate all that you do. Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, so we're going to go from our water dude to our public health nurse. How about Judy Barlow? Okay. She's
I
ready.
thought Snoopy was quite appropriate today with ice cream.
I can't think of anything better.
Of course. So Judy's a nurse who demonstrates incredible dedication to her work in public health and her team. Her time at Carson City Health and Human Services has been marked by leadership and service, demonstrated through TB testing, vaccinations, family planning, and education for the Carson City community, all with a calm and unbiased approach. Additionally, Judy is a leader among the clinic team, which is reflected in our mentorship of new staff, coordination of annual training for nurses within the clinic, and her outreach services. Judy contributes to the success of Carson City Health and Human Services each day by asking thoughtful questions that challenge us to rethink the status quo and evaluate our processes. Throughout her career with the city, Judy has dedicated her work to improving the quality of life for Carson residents. And outside of wearing the best scrubs ever on a daily basis, we just want to say thank you so much for your 15 years of service.
Thank you. All right, how about 10 years? Come on, Daniel Henningberger, come on over here. 10 years. There it is. Okay, I see Kenny over there. He might say a few nice words.
We're tag teaming Hennenberger. Come on. We got a lot of public safety in here today. Lord. Deputy Henry is a detective with the sheriff's office, and I'm sharing the microphone with Brett. Brett runs the division. All of our detectives are handpicked for their excellence, their experience, their trainings. And Deputy Henry, you've been on bikes, you've been in the schools, you've been in patrol, you've been in the jail. He's really a go-to person. So Brett, I'll give the mic to you.
No, I had an interesting experience bringing up Deputy Hennenberger from the time he was an FTO, where I learned that he is better at chewing his own butt than anybody else's when he messes things up. He does an excellent job, regardless of what's going on. You may get a little bit of back talk and some interesting sign language that he might do when I ask him questions, but he does a great job, and I really appreciate the work that you do. So, congrats on your 10 years.
Stay right there. It might actually be Public Safety Day, right? We're going with some water, some nursing, some law enforcement, and then I have some fire department stuff. So maybe it is. We must have been doing something in October all those years ago. So how about Bruce Pendragon? 10 years.
We're working on a basketball team. Yeah, again, Brett gets to handpick these gentlemen for our detectives assignments, and been in all of the assignments, including a long time as an FTO, training our new folks that are out on the road. Couldn't be more pleased with you, Bruce. Thank you, and congratulations. Thank you, sir.
Interesting fact about Bruce, when I interviewed him for detectives recently, he had trained 28 patrol deputies, which our patrol division is really not even that big. So he's had a hand in training over 2/3 of our patrol division, and now he's moved on to detectives, where you're doing a great job. I appreciate your service.
Thank you, sir.
We've got another one. How about this? 5 years, Dustin Randall. Come on. 5 years.
Okay, 5 years. All right. This guy,
20 more out of it.
yeah.
I have to take it back if you don't.
This is what they look like when they start with us and they excel up to the top, and then they get taller. There is so much behind this story. There is so much, and I know the public doesn't often hear about it. When we hire on new people, they requires that they get certified through the state. We do that by two means, and that's by our training FTOs inside the jail and getting them post-certified by the state of Nevada. Randall, you've just been fantastic. You've been reliable to every level, along with all of the changes that we're making that the Board of Supervisors has approved for the next year. Just a fantastic employee. So thank you very, very much, buddy.
Okay, now we're going to move to our firefighter paramedics. 5 years for Robert Ardinger. Did I say it right? Ardinger. Hey, is he the other part of the basketball team?
We're all
What's going on around here?
Yeah. So Little Rob, as we call him, but our Dinger is it's close. Yeah, we call him Dinger. So you're spot on. So Robert Ardinger is currently assigned to Engine 52 on A shift. He's got an infectious personality, so he is a ton of fun to be around. When you work with Rob, at least you know that your day is going to end up being really fun. So, but he's also passionate and he's very dedicated as a firefighter. He pushes himself and he pushes his fellows firefighters to be better every single day. He also volunteers, it seems like, for everything that we do at the fire department. And one of his biggest assets that he has provided is he's taken a leadership role in our education program for fire prevention education. So he is in our schools this month. He's been in there for several weeks, and he teaches all of our kids and our youth about fire prevention. So they say he's relatable. I don't know what that's about, but so that's a huge help. Rob is going to be a fantastic leader in the future of our organization. How quickly 5 years goes by. So thanks, Rob, for your dedication.
And he had a fellow employee join him at that 5 years. It was another firefighter paramedic. How about Mitchell Ferris? I probably got that last name right. I got that one? Thank you so much for your service. And he seems to be the right height. Oh, there you go.
We have small spaces and tall places. So both very important with rescue. So Mitch is currently assigned to our ladder truck at Station 55 on A shift. Mitch has also been just extremely dedicated and passionate since he got here. He's super skilled as a firefighter and a paramedic. He's known for being very positive. He's one of those guys in the station that just has an infectious, great attitude as well. Very eager and willing to help out wherever he can. Mitch has stepped up recently and taken a role with our recruit training. So he actually has taken a leadership role with that. So he will be out with our new recruits at the Firefighter Academy, and he's going to be training them up and giving them a strong foundation at the fire department. So Mitch, you're a tremendous asset. Thank you very much for all that you do. Thank you for your commitment to the department. Yep.
Picture time. If there's any family, does anybody have any family with them that would like to join in the pictures? It's really fun. We make great pics. Yeah, come on. Family, friends, co-workers. Come on. See, I like it. It's what it's all about. And here's that way. Right on. Perfect. Thank you all so much again for your service. Pretty neat, huh? It's pretty special. Besides, then you show up in a newsletter picture. You're awesome.
I'll go get the check.
You'll get the check. All right, get the check.
Ask, do you have Cheryl's or phone number? Text her and ask her where, Candy.
You are so super. You really are.
Thank you. So were you, appreciate all you
It's
guys
a-
do for all of us.
It's really a great team.
Thank you.
I feel
And
blessed every day.
Wouldn't be able to make it without a good team.
There you go.
It's a true statement, huh? Yeah. Okay. Our next thing is, every quarter, the employees of Carson City.
Pick that up.
It's not coming out good enough for you? Okay. The employees of the city get an opportunity to nominate fellow employees that they think have gone above and beyond. And so I really love our employee of the quarter. Well, plus they get just a little bit of money. See, there's the man with the check. But so this quarter, I am pleased to talk about where every day Carson City employees put to use their broad array of skills and expertise with efficiency and integrity for the benefit of everyone in our city. Whereas Carson City values its employees and acknowledges that recognizing employees for their hard work and dedication is critical to the future health and growth of our city. So this time it is going to be, as a result of Haley Wilson's passion and enthusiasm, the library far surpassed the goal of 800,000 minutes. 800,000, think of that. For our summer reading challenge to 1.1 million minutes and has doubled the unique programs and tripled patron participation, thereby contributing to the fulfillment of the city's mission, values, and vision. Now, therefore, I, Lori Bagwell, Mayor of Carson City, celebrate the dedicated accomplishments of Haley Wilson in serving the community and do hereby proclaim Haley Wilson to be Employee of the Quarter. Come on up and get the money. Wow. I didn't ask the question, but did you read all those minutes? Yeah. No. How many helpers? Tell us a little bit about the program.
So we had almost 700 signups this year, which increased our total signups more than 25% from previous years. And it was definitely the team behind me as well that really made it possible. So it was a great summer, and maybe we'll do 2 million next year. We'll see.
I think you can.
I think you can do it too. And Stacy has something special for you. See that? Come on,
You can touch
Haley.
it. You just can't cash it.
I can't catch it.
Yeah.
We'll get you one you can.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay. Just a second. Okay, we're going to move on to our consent agenda. I'm going to pull item 9A from consent just so it can have a separate vote. As I didn't receive a request from anyone else. Is there any others? With not, Supervisor Giomi, may I have the consent agenda motion, please?
Yes, ma'am. I move to approve the consent agenda consisting of item 8A, 8B, 10A, 11A, 11B, 11C, 12A, 12B, 12C, and 13A, all as presented.
I have a motion and a second for approval. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, say no. Let the record reflect that was unanimous. We're now going to go to agenda item 9A, which is discussion and possible action on a final subdivision map for the development known as Little Lane Phase 3. Does any member have a question on this item? Oops. let me
No,
clear it.
no question, just my standard objection to taking more streets into the Carson City inventory that we can't afford to maintain.
Okay, is there any public comment on agenda item 9A? Seeing none, I'll accept a motion. Who wants to do?
Move to approve SUB-2025-00, 0119 as presented.
I second.
I have a motion and a second for approval. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And, oops, let's
No.
cut off, sorry. Hit two buttons at once, didn't like it. And let the record reflect, that was 4 yeses, 1 no by Supervisor White. Okay, we're now gonna move to agenda item 15A. This is discussion and possible action to set our first meeting in January due to the January 1st holiday. So we have some choices on what we would like to do. Does any member have vacation time off, anything of preference? Thoughts? Supervisor Giomi?
I personally don't have anything planned, but I think citizens may be gone around the holiday. I mean, you could take 2 days off and have, what is that, 1, 2, whatever it is, multiple days. So it seems like it would make sense to move it to the Tuesday in my mind. I think both for staff and citizen participation, that'd be my suggestion. But I could live with just about anything really.
Anybody else have a pleasure or a?
What date was that?
6th?
Tuesday?
Everybody
on?
Tuesday the 6th. It allows the public, just in case, not to come right back to a Monday from a holiday. But is that all right?
I'm comfortable with that.
Let's see, is there any public comment on this item? Anybody have a? You're coming to visit us no matter what day it is. Okay, all right.
Just to confirm, though, that would give staff enough time to then immediately turn around and prepare.
Do it again
So-
for the next one.
Right, so there lies my only concern.
They're ready.
Perfect.
I'm going to laugh and say they'd rather have the extra time on the
My
vacation
guess
side.
is yes.
They'll double up their workload for the computer work.
Okay.
So, okay, with that, then I would accept a motion. We'll do January 6th. Like to make that motion, Supervisor Giomi?
Sure. I move to set, maybe I should say I move to move the first Board of Supervisors meeting for 2026 to Tuesday, January 6, 2026.
Still at 8:30 a.m.
Still at 8:30 a.m.
I
Still in this room. Still in this biddy, still in this city.
And it's based on the finding that this date's in the best interest of the public.
That's exactly what it's based on.
I knew it.
Yeah, I based
knew
my
it.
finding
You
on
said it.
that very thing.
Okay. I have a motion and a second for approval. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, say no. Let the record reflect, we will be doing a January 6th at 8:30. Gosh, and we have to say 2026 on top of it. That's hard to do. So, all right. City Manager, Mr. Martell, do you have any updates for us?
Thank you, Mayor. As we've discussed before, the end of the month here in a couple weeks, we have some great opportunities for family to get out. Just reminding everybody, our own Bonanza event right here in Mills Park will be on Thursday, October 30th from 4 to 7 p.m. That next day, Friday evening, October 31st, will be Trick or Treat Day. Please get out and enjoy safely. And then one of those odd years, we will be celebrating Nevada Day on November 1st, the Saturday. So just to remind everybody, 3 days of activity, and the odd duck out is again celebrating Nevada Day on November 1st on Saturday. So please come out and enjoy all of those festivities. And lastly, just want to remind everybody, you've seen the signage around Carson City that will Carson Street will be closed starting Monday the 20th. That is so that the utilities can be hooked up for the East Williams Complete Street project. We have a lot of utilities to do in there and get ready to do the next phase. So there will be some disruption, so please be aware of that and pay attention to the signage as you drive through those areas. And nothing to worry about. We will be open for Nevada Day to enjoy all the festivities as that project continues. Thank you.
Thank you. And just as a reminder too, on November 1st at 1 p.m., stop by the Toyota dealership with all your kids and everything and just have a great time with the Christmas tree. So going to the Capitol.
Will it be, do we know, will it be on the trailer or will it'll be
No,
on
it'll
the
be
trailer?
on the trailer.
Yeah, it's secured to the trailer, correct?
Right. So should be a good time. Okay, Supervisor Giomi.
Yeah, a few things from my committees this week. The CTA meeting we had on Monday, we had a little bit of a report, and these are on the website as well if you want to look into it in detail. But we had a successful Murals and Music Festival. 17 murals competed by 17 artists, 2 internationally and 4 national artists. The north side of the State Museum Annex, the former FIB building, was the second of 3 murals was added honoring Native Americans from the Washoe tribe. And it was painted by a Native American artist. It's really beautiful mural. If you get a chance, take a look at it. The south side of the Roadway Inn also got a really gorgeous mural if you're over that part of town. So 17 of those. In total, I think the BAC and CTA estimate over $600,000 worth of public art in the last 3 years from these music and murals festivals. So it's that in addition to beautifying block walls, it's bringing some economic drive to the community. Couple of other events. The Bronco event happened the 9th to the 11th. There were about 150 participants. They estimated about 140, so they hit their target high. It's, from what I was told, it's the second largest Bronco event outside of Colorado. So they love it here. They love our OHV area. They love the guided tours that are done there. And everybody that has attended thinks this is a premier event, largely because of the community and the OHV, the dedication we have to the off-highway vehicle area. So that's going well. The Capital City Crushers, which is Nevada Interscholastic Activity Cycling League for youth, is really taking off. They had an event at WNC up in the hills up there, riders from across the whole state from Eastern California. They had about 400 student riders, and they all brought parents. So that was a great event. Also over that same weekend, 11 and 12. Bonanza Kennel Club, again, had their event. There were over 600 dogs this year from 25 states in Canada, and even a dog from Japan. I did not get out there this year to the event, but it's always a great time if you know, those dog shows that you see on TV, it really goes on here. And they're trying to expand that event. They need some more weekend or more time, and they need to get from the American Kennel Club, they need to get a sanction to be able to increase in size. So they've been working on that. Let's see. And finally, Film Nevada, which is a offshoot of the Governor's Office of Economic Development, brought in 80 filmmakers to the area. I forgot what weekend it was, recently here. And those filmmakers did a tour of spots in the whole region centered on Carson City, but Virginia City, Carson City, Lake Tahoe. And the purpose was to, and these are the filmmakers who do, they're the production folks, behind the scenes folks, to help promote the area and its friendliness and its ability to be used for films. So these are the people that scout locations, and they were 80 filmmakers here over a 2-day period, basically touring everything. And it was, by all accounts, according to CTA, very, very effective. They really opened some eyes, and the governor's office is trying to encourage film production in Nevada, as you know, and this was an offshoot from that. So,
And,
go
and
ahead.
that tour has already brought 2 movies to the Nevada State Prison.
Yeah. So that group, yeah, one of the spots they went, Tahoe. I mean, it really, you could, they sort of pushed that the area can give you anything from Western themes with Virginia City, or even some of the components in Carson, to, historic small town, or to modern small town charm. So yeah, as you said, it could be an economic boom to the region. And then we had a Water Sub-Conservancy meeting last night, did a couple of interesting tours of the former Esquaga Ranch, and is it VIP Plastics? Is that the name of the company? Yeah, VIP Plastics in Minden. Interesting fact, if you go to Costco, all of the shopping cart bumpers, yeah, all of them throughout the entirety of Costco chain are made about 10 miles away from here in Minden by this company. So it's a little known fact. On the SAD side, we finalized the job description for the the general manager of the Carson Water Sub-Conservancy District. Ed James announced his retirement. Due to recruiting efforts, we got him to extend it into February. We're going to try and get him to extend it longer, but I think that's a lost cause. But that job should open, so if you know anybody who's got engineering background or hydrology background, there's an opening for some big shoes to fill in that role. So that is open now, and should have someone new on board after the first of the year. That's it for me.
Does anybody else have anything to share? Supervisor Shooty.
Last week was our Parks and Rec Commission meeting, and we talked about and finalized or made a recommendation for the master plan for the John D. Winter Centennial Park master plan, and really discussing the why behind the project and the need, for playing fields and restrooms and all of that. So it was a really good discussion. I think it's a really beautifully put together plan that benefits our community as a whole, and will be, invite other leagues to come in and enjoy our amenities and enjoy our wonderful city. This golf course, they had a great presentation, and that is an amazing park. And, they have fantastic championships and Tournaments, thank you. I was drawing a blank. And,
Can I tack onto that for just a
please.
second? The CTA was at a conference along with Scott Chapman from Parks and Rec. I don't remember the name of the conference right now, but it's a conference that promotes team sports and competitive sports. And CTA and Carson City were there promoting that very thing. And a lot of interest in Centennial, John D. Winter Centennial Park, particularly with the turf fields that are getting put in, but also a lot of interest in the disc golf course and trying to bring a good-sized tournament, a sanctioned tournament, to the disc golf course.
Absolutely.
The way that CTA is marketing, they've sort of cooperated with Tahoe, because Tahoe has a lack of fields, but they have the event center. And so what they're trying to do with some of these events is partner with Tahoe where, part of the event may be up there, but the fields and some of the hotel rooms would be down here. So it's an interesting approach, and it's getting some traction. So I didn't mean to take away from that.
Oh, no,
but
that was
just-
great.
That things do mesh. The CTA does work with the city, and I just wanted to emphasize that happens.
And absolutely, and thank you for bringing that up. And we hear on the board about the need for family-friendly activities and opportunities, and the disc golf course with opportunities for the whole family to go out and play, or the tournaments at the different, at Centennial Park and other areas. There's a recommendation for a dog park over there. So, there are family-friendly opportunities and activities, which I'm thrilled about. And then we discussed the Carson River Trail System and Riverview Trailhead and the update on that. And, the Korean War Memorial, which is lovely, it will, as this progresses, now be surrounded with trees and pathways and instead of a parking lot. And so it's a really nice design and again, family friendly and the trailhead for the entrance to Riverview Trails. So it was a great meeting and Mr. Martell was there and he was introduced to the team and it was a great meeting. So thanks.
No, I don't see anyone else with a request, so we will now move on to our final public comment. Is there anyone that would like to make final? No? Okay, with that then, if there is no objections, miss anything, we're adjourned, and I hope everyone has a beautiful day and no rain on you.